What's up, Brand Builder? I'm Bonigala, and welcome to another episode of the Brand Builder Show, where I post videos on how to create, launch, build, and market your brand. In this episode, how to market your clothing brand on Instagram. I'm sure by now you would have been totally aware that Instagram is a top social media platform for fashion, apparel, and clothing brands. If not, then it is time you became aware of the power of Instagram to help you market your clothing brand effectively. Now, no video on any social media platform would be complete without a little bit of an intro of the platform itself. Instagram has over 400 million active users worldwide. For clothing and fashion brands, Instagram is a must-use channel because of the type of people hanging out on this platform. The general audience on Instagram are usually interested in fashion, lifestyle, beautiful photos, and just having fun. By building a loyal audience on Instagram and engaging with them properly, you will start seeing sales of your clothing or fashion items take off. Now, here are some pro tips on marketing on Instagram. Number one, create a powerful profile. Now, that is a social media 101. On any channel, and more so on Instagram, you must ensure your profile is highly optimized. This means you need to think hard and long about the cover images, the avatar, the bio description, and of course, your overall brand. Always link to your website or your clothing e-commerce store in the bio. You can ask your followers to tag us with hashtag of your brand name so that we can see the shots to create an extra level of engagement right in the bio. Now, here is an example of how Pendleton brand does it so well on their Instagram account. Number two, tell your brand story. Whatever you post on your Instagram account, always make sure that it is aligned with your brand story and communicates your story in one way or another. If you want people to associate a hipster lifestyle or West Coast cool and philosophy with your brand, then all your posts must in some form or shape have that hipster element. Vans is a brand that does it so well on Instagram, and you can see how they do it in these series of images. Number three, use hashtags. To make sure your brand is found by your target audience, each of your posts must not only have a witty and fun title or description, but also a decent amount of related hashtags. Unlike Twitter, you're not limited to character count on Instagram, and so you can take your space with as many hashtags as you want. Of course, a word of caution. Do not overuse hashtags, otherwise you may end up turning off your target audience. Also, develop brand-specific hashtags for each of your items or collections, and each time you post about that item or collection, use that hashtag along with others. If someone buys that item and posts on Instagram, they may be tempted to use the brand-specific hashtag, or you can encourage them to do it, or leave a comment under that post with the related hashtag. Tip number four, brand your photos. When posting your product or other photos, try and achieve a look and feel that is consistent throughout your Instagram updates. This could be achieved with a consistent use of one or more filters, or you can create a distinctive look that does not rely on the standard filters and transparencies and so on. Tip number five, post product videos. Video content gets a lot of engagement. Shoot short clips of your clothing items, either on their own or on models, and post those video clips on Instagram. Instagram Stories is a great place to do that. This will not only make your brand authentic, but also create a strong connection with your audience. Number six, giveaway contests. Giveaway contests are quite popular on Instagram, and the return on investment is quite high. For a relatively low cost of the price of your product, you can get a lot of brand exposure. You can either give away your products directly or a gift card or a coupon that can then be used on your online store. Make the contest fun and related to your brand story. Perhaps it could be a poll or a mini quiz. Do not make it too complex. A great idea would be asking your followers to post a photo of them wearing your product, and the best one gets a coupon to buy more stuff on your website. It could also be as simple as asking people to follow your profile and tagging 3 friends in the comments. Tip number 7, behind the scenes updates. A great way to engage your audience and make your brand look authentic is to post behind the scenes updates. These could be photos of your apparel design process or photos of your manufacturing process. It could even be photos of your stock and packaging or model photo shoots. It could be just photos of people wearing your clothes or fashion items. On a more personal level, you can post updates of your business, your staff and team, your office, your warehouse, your store. The list is endless. Tip number 8, celebrate your followers. Every week, post updates thanking and mentioning your top followers. Find followers who are engaging with your brand the most and announce them. Follow their Instagram accounts and like their updates and post comments wherever appropriate. Now, there are some software to help you do this automatically, but make sure that you are actually configuring the software to work to your advantage. Number 9, leverage trends. Watch out for trends related to your brand story and post updates that are witty and clever while relating to the trend. For example, for the Ice Bucket Challenge trend that was a couple of years back, you could post an update with a photo of one of your clothing items perched on top of the bucket full of ice. That's just an example. You should post the updates using the trending hashtag. Tip number 10, help other brands get exposure. Do something that most other brands won't do. Help other brands in your sector get exposure on Instagram by sharing or resharing their updates. This does not necessarily mean your direct competitors, but rather brands in your vertical. By mentioning and promoting other brands, they in turn will mention yours, and it creates a networking effect. On another front, it also shows your target audience that you are a generous brand and are not afraid to talk about other brands. Marketing on Instagram can be a very complex topic, and these 10 tips are just scratching the surface. My intention with this video was to get you to start thinking about promoting your clothing brand on Instagram. Marketing on any social media platform is a long game, and you need to have patience and consistency to see results. I hope you found this episode useful. If you have any questions about this episode, please hit me up on Twitter. My handle is @Bonigala. Or leave a comment below this video and I will surely respond. And please don't forget to subscribe to the Brand Builder Show channel so that you will be alerted when my next video comes out. Till my next video, take care.